who will be close to them like God. And I told them that even Oginga Odinga's party may break apart, but their love and the love of God for them will remain intact. I want to tell them once again that God is close to those who mourn. We know the Odinga family is mourning. We also know the President of Kenya is mourning. We know the ODM party is mourning. We know all of us are mourning. But let me tell you, the Bible says, blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Romans chapter 12, verse 15 calls us and says, rejoice with those who rejoice, and mourn with those who mourn. It is for that reason that we have come here. We come to a funeral to do three things. One, to mourn with those who mourn, to stand with those who have the pain of loss, and to show solidarity with them. We also come to hear and learn from the virtues of the deceased and now Right Honorable Raila Odinga. People have spoken of his virtues, and we have come to learn more. Lastly, the third thing that brings us to a funeral is to be reminded that no one has power over the day of his death, and nobody can take away one's life when the time is not yet. Romans 12:15 tells us that, and it emphasizes the importance of sharing in the grief of others. We are gathered here to share in the grief of Mama Ida, in the grief of the children, in the grief of the Odinga family, in the grief of ODM, and in the grief of the whole country of Kenya. We have come to give them support so that they don't grieve alone. We want to support them emotionally and spiritually during this time of loss. Pain of loss can be overwhelming, but God does not leave you to suffer alone. That is a comforting fact, that pain of loss can be overwhelming, but God will never abandon you. God heals the brokenhearted and binds the wounds of those who are suffering. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. Yes, I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. That is the promise of God, that He will be always with us, even to strengthen us. We know the late Right Honorable Raila Odinga was a champion of gender equality. I want to plead that the country of Kenya ensures that we elect the right number of women to all the electoral positions, because that will please the late Honorable Prime Minister. He was an advocate against gender violence. And let me tell you, those who are here, when you go home, honor Raila by not beating your husband or beating your wife, because Raila was a crusader against gender violence. Raila was a politician who always listened to the ground. Let us always listen to the people of Kenya and make justice flow like a river and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. Raila was a man who cared for the welfare of his followers. I remember one time he came to our home in Ngia with Dr. Buru, the late Odeny Ngure, Owino Achola, and Makto and others. And after my wife had given them mid-morning tea and uji, they were going to a rally during the time of NDP. And as they were leaving, he looked at his colleagues and told them in Luo, Omera, kikwaka mokwalayo, because he was caring. He was caring that they offload before they go to the arena of politics where things could be difficult. He cared so much for his brother Oburu and for the team with which he was traveling. Brothers and sisters, there are many things that Raila was, but we want you to pick something positive to remember him, that his legacy will continue. Let me also say that Ecclesiastes chapter 8 verse 8 tells us nobody has the power over the wind to control it. And so nobody has the power over his death. Brothers and sisters, when death comes, it disrupts. But it is only those who wait upon God who will get direction. We know that death has disrupted the ODM party. We know that death has disrupted the Odinga family. We know that death has disrupted the broad-based government. We know that death has disrupted the country, but the